I want to make like a super fights. I want to maybe Fedor fight. I go to the ONE FC. I have a lot of options. Bellator, and Ali talk with the guys, the organization, and I'm waiting because I'm young. You know me a long time. My mind is young. This is very important. I'm 43 years old, but I'm not feeling that. I just want to fight again and again. It's so hard. I want to say stop to fight. Everybody say that I'm stop. I'm retired, but it's so hard to us to stop the fight. Because it's my life. I love fight. For sure the money is very important too. Good money for sure, 100%. But now I just fight because I like this. This is my life. I want to fight again. I'm ready. I'm ready to super fight. Maybe rematch with Fedor. I think everybody want to see this. 10 years later. Brandon Vera is the champion. The ONE FC. He's the champion there. I beat Brandon Vera a long time ago in UFC 2. Maybe there. And I don't know. I'm just waiting for that Ali say something. He have a negotiation with the organization. I'm just waiting.
So what's most important for you then? You said you want some super fights. You want those big names. You said money's important, of course. I mean, it's your job. It's how you support your family. But what's most important? Is it who's going to write the biggest check, or is it about maybe what fights, what opportunities they offer you?
I think both. Like for sure, like the guys give me good money. For sure, I told it's very important. But the history is very important too. The Fedor, I think everybody want to see this fight. Maybe in Russia, maybe USA. I don't know, but I think it's a good deal for the organization, and I respect him a lot. I respect Fedor. I never say nothing about him. Zero, nothing. And I for sure I saw 2 days ago he say something about the rematch, and I love this. And maybe why not? Why not the rematch? Maybe I don't know. He tired after them, but I keep it going for sure. Like 2 years more, maybe. But I like the idea to be a champion, the ONE FC. When I go to the ONE FC one day, maybe I want to be a champion, but I don't want to fight. That's it. No. I want to keep going. I stay there for a long time. I don't want to stay just 1, 2 fight, maybe 6 more, maybe it's 8 more. Because. I want to fight more. Maybe 1 year, maybe 3 or 4 fights. I think is good for me.
You're going to be fighting when you're 50 years old, aren't you?
Yes, my mind is old. Is young. This is very important.
How's the body though? How's the body?
I never broke nothing in my body. I don't have a bad injury in my career. Nothing. I never broke nothing in my body. Gustafsson said he broke my nose, but my nose is okay. Watch this. Yeah, I respect him for sure a lot. When somebody says something, for sure I say something too. But I never start to say some bad things.
When people talking about the greatest of all time, I mean, you've had some pretty big wins over some pretty big names. Do you feel like your name needs to be in that conversation?
This 100%. And I just want only one fight in the world. I have a Jiu-Jitsu champion, ADCC champion, and UFC champion. No, have another guy. Maybe the guy says, maybe it's luck. No. But 2 times each one. Jiu-Jitsu champion, black belt, 2 times. ADCC 2 times. And the UFC is the interim belt, and but it's 2 times too. It's the same training, same everything. I have 2 belts in my home. I have 2 belts, and I want more for sure. This is very important. I'm happy, man. And you see when I'm happy, the last fight, I'm very a fox in the fight. Sometimes I don't have a good training. Sometimes it happens something in your life. But the fans just see the fight and the date fight. But what happened before the fight? 3 months before, every day training. This is the more hard part, But I'm happy, and this is very important. My life is okay. I moved now to Brazil. Half. I stay here. Oh. Yes, half. I stay here in Los Angeles yet, but I just go to Brazil. I bought one nice house there too. And they stay back and forth, My family stay there too. I have a lot of different things in my life, man. I'm happy, man. This is more important to me.
That's awesome. You know, if you're fighting for 2 years, maybe more, this won't happen. I won't think. But have you thought about the possibility of having to retire with no crowd there? I mean, you fought with no crowd. You know what it's like. Have you thought about the possibility, like Daniel Cormier just did this past week, retired with no crowd there? Have you thought about if maybe you'll have to deal with that?
No, it's okay, man. You know, I think Cormier say every time like he tired, but he come back for sure. He's a very good fighter. You know, he come back for sure, man. I love Daniel Cormier. He's a nice guy. I trained with him long time ago too. He helped me a lot in wrestling, and I think he come back again. You know, put 1 million or maybe 2 million in his account, and he come back 100%.
He likes that money. It helps, man.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So Fedor Emelianenko, that sounds like a great fight. Brandon Vera won championship. That sounds like a great fight. Any other names? Anything out there? I mean, are there things that you want to accomplish? I know you just want to keep fighting because you love it, but like, are there things that you want to do to check off to say that's done before you stop fighting?
I think for now, for both is good. You know, like a rematch with Fedor and the rematch with Brandon Vera. You know, Brandon Vera is the champion from the ONE FC. I love belts, man. This is a beautiful belt. And
nice.
I don't know. I'm just waiting for Ali say something, you know. But I'm waiting. Hey, Werdum, we want to fight to John Jones next week? Opa, yeah, for sure. You know, he's a big guy, and the John Jones too. You know, I have a zero problem to go to the heavyweight division. You know, for sure not, because he's a heavyweight for a long time. You know, it's not just now. He's a heavyweight, and for sure it's not happening now, but. Maybe I love the idea, man. One day versus John Jones, you know, and it's not like a prepotent. I'm just confident. 100%. I finish him too, you know. I finished John Jones too. 100%. This is
wow.
I'm confident. That's it, you know. That's it. I'm just training, good training. My mind's okay. I finish him. Anyone, 100%. I believe that.
I like it. That'd be a great fight, man. It'd really test him for sure. Do you think he's got enough to beat Stipe Miocic? I mean, you're familiar with Stipe, of course. Do you think John Jones can beat him?
I believe the fight happened. John Jones versus Stipe Miocic. I think John Jones beat him a point. I think so, you know. And Stipe Miocic too is very good fight. Maybe one day with him, you know. I think it's because I just left UFC. It's so hard to happen the fight, but. Maybe, man, the last fight with him to Stipe Miocic in Brazil, I'm like, you know, I'm very emotional. I have a good training. It's no excuse, but, you know, he's good. I think he's the best in the world now, but not all the time. He's not all the time. I don't believe that. My opinion is Fedor Emelianenko yet.
But you beat Fedor, so doesn't that make you the GOAT?
Okay, I'm the best in the world. Thank you. As you say that, I'm happy, you know.
I like it, man. All right, so we're just waiting on the call, and we'll figure out what happens. What do you think? Is there a schedule? I mean, I know you said you're just waiting to hear from Ali, but is there a time? Like, when will we know what the next move is for Fabricio?
Yeah, I just talked with him yesterday, and he says, "We're just waiting one more week. I'm ready to say something about maybe because I love Scott Coker, man. Scott Coker is my good friend. I love him. He invited me to go to the dinner. He called me. I call him. He's a nice guy, man. I love Bellator too, you know. But I'm staying in the middle, like you know, maybe ONE FC or Bellator. Super fight with Fedor or go to Brandon Vera. You know, Brandon Vera is my son, man. You know, remember I beat him very. You know, he's my son. He's scared for sure. Like when I go to ONE FC, I take his belt. Maybe no fight. Just give me the belt, please. Just give me the belt. Hey, Brandon Vera. Please.
Oh, man. What do you think? Would it be now this may be crazy, but would it be possible to do both? Like, could you go to Bellator for maybe just the Fedor fight, and then after the Fedor fight, maybe go to ONE championship? Is that
nice?
Possible?
I love the idea. Thank you. Appreciate it. Just I call Ali now. Thank you. I give it like a 10% to you.
Appreciate it, man. I'll just take 5. Man. I don't know.
But it's a very good idea. Maybe super fight with Fedor, but I think it's so hard to happen, you know. Because I'm signed with Bellator, I'm stay there. I mean, like you know, I want to stay there like 2 years. Maybe I sign with ONE, I'm stay there. This is so hard to happen, but I don't know. But
so just have just one contract and stay in one.
Yeah,
place.
This is very important to me. You know, I stay in UFC for a long time, like 12 years. I don't know, 14. I don't know, but long time, and I stay there. Like you know, very focused on this event. And then now, both maybe. You know, I'm just waiting for that the good. I don't know, good contract. You know, good contract.
Yeah, got to pay that money. Ali's got to earn his money too.
Yeah, he's the best. For sure, he's the best.
Awesome, man. Well, I always appreciate time, Fabricio, so I won't keep you much longer, but just give me a guess. What can we tell fans? When do you think we'll see you fight? Is it going to happen, before the end of the year, or is that too soon? When do you think we see you fight?
Yeah, just give me just sign, and that October, November, I'm waiting. You know, I mean, just fight 1 month ago. I just keep going. Monday, I start again training, and I keep going. That's it. I want to fight. That's it.